Hello viewers and welcome to Science TV Crunch News. You are with me, Ben Werangai, with my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi. On to our first item. The National Treasury is standing firm on its directive for all public entities to accept and implement the new electronic government procurement system, that's EGP, despite a High Court suspension and strong resistance from Parliament. Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi, while speaking before the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Implementation of House resolutions on Thursday, defended the move, stating that physical procurement systems are a primary origin for corruption and public funds loss. Now, this move comes even after a court ruling requiring an agreement with Section 77 of the Public Procurement Act, which allows both physical and electronic procurement methods.
Sustainability questions, we cannot increase taxation anymore, and therefore we have to look for ways of how to prudently use the resources that we have. One of the areas that has been identified as the source of leakage of public resources is the procurement.
It doesn't matter what the government thinks. It's what the law says. That's all that matters. And the law provides for both electronic and manual.
Constituencies in northern Kenya where people are not yet connected to power and Wi-Fi and all this. Those constituencies, the CDF programs, how much they will delay.
Now, still on our financials, the government is currently losing a total of 243 billion Kenyan shillings annually to illicit financial flows, a staggering figure that highlights the country's weakness to corruption, tax evasion, and money laundering. A recent report from the National Taxpayers Association, that's NTA, and Oxford Policy Management, Oxfam, came up with the statistics, even as the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, expressed facing significant problem in recovering the stolen billions. Now, their report, with respect to the balance of the financial outflows, points to an expert of web activities, including falsified trade bills, tax evasion, and siphoning of public funds. Moving on, a fierce debate is raging across the education sector as 456,000 teachers prepare to transition from their current medical insurance provider to a new management scheme under the Social Health Authority, that's SHA. The move has caused widespread concern among teachers and union officials who fear a health crisis might be due to potential service disruptions and poor services under the new system. Now, while the government declares that the move will standardize and improve the healthcare of its employees, the teachers' unions are raising warnings of concern. They claim the new scheme lacks the comprehensive benefits and the current exercises provided by Minet, which has also served the teachers for several years.
All teachers will be onboarded to Public Officers Medical Fund under SHA from 1st of December 2025.
Your entry into SHA, the benefits and the pitfalls, more importantly, putting into consideration the issue of the teething problems of SHA.
Are you really committed to have this scheme work or to give teachers a proper medical scheme?
Shifting gears to Siaya County, the Siaya Governor, James Orengo, has called for a comprehensive investigation and a lifestyle audit for all the individuals involved in a recent employment scam that led to the sacking of more than 380 people. The victims, who were allegedly scammed at the beginning of the year, were found to have been issued forged employment letters and have received millions of shillings. During a press conference held on Thursday in his boardroom, Governor James Orengo urged the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, to do a lifestyle audit on all those identified as persons of interest in the scam. He also called on the Siaya County Assembly to expedite the hearing of the petition from the victims in order to allow the executive to take further action.
There are clear procedures for qualified persons to be appointed and deployed as part of the staff establishments. Jobs must be advertised, applications must be made, and interviews conducted. That is the only path for qualified persons to be appointed and become employees of the county public service.
Moving on to other news, Githurai 44 member of County Assembly, Mwangi Waithera, has tendered her resignation, citing the Nairobi County government's failure to deliver on key development projects in his ward. Waithera's decision makes him the third ward representative to step down under the current constitutional framework. In his resignation statement, Waithera pointed a deteriorating working relationship with Nairobi's leadership as a primary reason for his leave. Moving on, a press statement by Caleb Burudi, an angry parliamentary aspirant from Malava by-election, has caused confusion on Thursday after a group of goons attacked the event in Kakamega. The upset occurred just hours after Burudi's party, the Democratic Action Party, that's DAP-K, announced his rival Seth Panyako as its flag bearer for the upcoming poll. Burudi had called to inform the press about the party's unfair decision, which he claimed was unfair. The protests, however, was violently broken up by the group, leading to chaos in the place. Now, this incident comes amid a stern warning from the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, who echoed the same sentiment across the nation. Murkomen has pledged that any politician found to be financing or orchestrating political violence will be arrested and prosecuted.
And I'm expecting that the party will be organized for the primaries.
The report from the polling firm that we had contracted in our last management meeting That report clearly shows that out of about 15 aspirants for the Malava parliamentary seat, there is one candidate who stands head and shoulders above all, and his name is Seth Ambusini Sindani Panyako.
The people who are financing and the people who are hiring them must be engaged to peacefully exit that business, or the police will take the necessary legal action.